amazing people, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to achieve a smoky red eye look for beginners like this one with a vampy lip. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be the first to get notified whenever I upload a new video. So let's get right into our video. I just finished doing my eyebrows and I'm using the RED Pro Conceal in the shade Cool Tan as my eyeshadow base. I'm just tapping the concealer into my crease in a circular motion using the Lady Flora Cosmetic eyeshadow palette, and I'm using the maroon shade as my first shade. I'm just going to simply tap and pack that eyeshadow onto my crease. After that, I'm going to blend that coming downwards of the crease, and I'm going to go in with my second shade, and I'm going to blend that in with the first shade. After that, I'm going back in with the first shade I used and packing that in, and I'm using this long lastic lipstick from the MB Cosmetic since I want it to look like my lipstick exactly, so I'm just going to tap that in. I'm using this eyeliner from the Kiss Beauty, and I'm just going to fill that in after drawing my wing. I'm using this shimmery shade for the inner corner of my eyes to make them pop. After that, we are going to move on to our face, and I'm using the Black Opal primer, and I'm going to smear it all over my face and let it dry before I put my foundation. For my foundation, I'm using the MB Cosmetic foundation, and it's in the shade 18, and I'm going to use this brush and blend and tap that foundation into my skin to give me that seamless, flawless finishing. And when it comes to my forehead, I like to begin from the middle part of my eyebrows, then spread the product going the upper part of my forehead. And after that, I'm using the dark cocoa RED Pro Conceal, and I'm using it as my contouring product, and I'm using it also for my cheekbones, and I'll move to the forehead and also my nose before I go to the highlight. I like to do this before doing the highlight, and if you know, I was listening to some music, so why not vibe to it? For the highlight, I'm going to use MB Cosmetic Concealer, and it's in the shade number 9, and I mixed it with a bit of the foundation because it was too light, and I wanted something that's not so light. So I'm applying that on my cheek, on my nose bridge, my forehead, and the under part of my eyes. And I'm using the same brush I used for the foundation to blend in the products. So I'm just taking my time. For the forehead, I like to put the product in the middle part of my eyebrows so that I can spread the product going upwards. After I decided to go in with a lighter shade, and I just put a little bit of it, that's why I'm using a little smaller brush to blend in this concealer. And I'm using the Zikel Let's Face It palette, and I'm using a damn beauty blender to press in my powder into my skin. And I'm pressing that powder into my skin on my forehead, my nose, and also my chin. Using a darker shade as my contouring, and I'm just pressing that powder using a brush going upwards, and I'm doing that for my cheekbones, my forehead. This shade for my contouring of my nose, and I'm using a small angled brush for that. going to use these two shades for my blush, and I'm using this angled brush, and I'm going to pat that blush in, going upwards, using this light gold shade as my highlighter, using this black liner for my low lash waterline. I'm going back in with the same colors I used for the upper part of my eyes to give my low waterline that smoky red effect. And I'm using a compact powder to press everything in to my skin. I'm using the Lulu mascara for my eyelashes. And after that, I'm going to go in back with the Naked Fixing Spray, and I'm going to spray that all over my face and I'll let it dry. And after that, I'm using the Davis number 54 to outline my lips. Since we are doing a bold lip, I like to line my lips before I go in with the lipstick. And I'm using a small brush to blend in the lip liner. I'm using this lipstick from the MB Cosmetic Amsterdam. And if you're wondering why I'm always using their products, they send me some of their products to review them on my Instagram. So check them out. They have very good lipstick and foundation. So I'm just using this product, and I'm going to line it where I placed my lip line. After that, I'll swipe the whole product all over my lips. So I'm going to swipe it all over both. And that's it for our final look. Hope you guys love this look as much as I do. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in our next video. Bye bye.